Yo, yo, yo. Two G, what's that word, fam? Yeah, man, we back in the groove. Lakers been doing their thing, yo. What, we going like 6 in a row? What's going on with you, though, G? Hope everything good with you and the family. I miss playback like a mother, yo. I'm telling you. Man, y'all don't want none of this smoke from me, yo. I'm telling you. Y'all really don't. Y'all don't want none of this debate smoke. Y'all don't want none of that 2K smoke. I was just chopping it up with our bit in Justo yesterday. Man. What's going on with our Lakers though? Yo, we looking for real. I'm not even gonna hold you. We definitely looking for real. Hold on 1 second, people. I usually don't go live on OBS. This is like my first time going live on OBS. So it sounds like everything good. That's what's up. But yeah, yo, we looking kind of decent. You think we contenders? 2G think we contenders. I mean, who have we? I gotta look, yo. Who have we beat? Like, hold on. All right, so this is as of when? When are these wins? So these the most recent wins for the Lakers. Houston, and I think we play Houston again twice. So we beat Houston. Okay, that's a playoff team. Denver's a playoff team. Chicago's a playoff team. Minnesota's a playoff team. New York's a playoff team. Indy's a playoff team. Tough game versus Denver. But again, Denver is beatable. We just did that in overtime. New Orleans ain't on nothing. Sacramento ain't on nothing. Golden State always got to respect them. So, I mean, damn, what's this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 out of 10 games? All wins? And these are competitive teams. So this has been my argument all season with the Lakers. Not the numbers specifically, but what does the opposition look like? 2G said we bona fide contenders. Bona fide contenders. I like it. I mean, I can't really complain. These are some big time games. They really are. This was on the road. This was big because this was on the road. I don't remember this Denver game. And we beat Golden State on the road. I do see a common element, though. Luka is leading the charge in all of these wins for the most part, with the exception of Reeves against Denver in overtime. But when Luka scores under 30, okay, we beat Golden State on the road we blew them out, and he scored under 30. He scored under 30 versus the Kings, and we blew them out. New Orleans was a 9-point win. He scored 27. Denver, we lost by 7, and he scored 27. Me personally, I would like Luka to be 30 a night. 30 a night. LeBron third option. Here we go with this crap. How is LeBron? Yo, Let's just kind of get this out the way, cause we done seen enough. I know I done seen enough. What's up with you 2G with this whole third option crap? So Austin Reeves is better than LeBron James right now? Like, it's a two-part question. Are you telling me that Austin Reeves is better than LeBron right now? And are you telling me that Austin Reeves is more of an asset to this offense than LeBron right now? Those are the two answers I need, because I'm not even going to speak on defense. I'm not even going to put that word out there and attach it to Austin Reeves. Luka had 30 that Denver game. Come on, yo. You know Austin Reeves is not better than no LeBron, yo, in no way, shape, form, or fashion. Even he'll tell you that. Y'all hate LeBron James so much. And it's so clear that if LeBron would have left, the Lakers would have been in turmoil this season. I'm not saying that LeBron is the reason the Lakers are playing great. People just, I think, it's like y'all forgot what LeBron brings to the table. That's what it is. That's what it is. And I forgive y'all. My boy Hood TMZ in the building. What's good, G? Do me a favor, y'all, man. Smash that like button for me one time. Hit that thumbs up so we can get some people into the stream. We winning without LeBron is what 2G is trying to tell me. What are we actually winning? What we winning games, and you got to beat who you have in front of you. So I'm not going to sit here and praise what our record just looked like and then try to discount the wins. But this is the regular season, 2G. And I was under the assumption that we wasn't grading Austin Reeves off the regular season anymore. I thought all our complaints from Austin Reeves came in April and in May. But now all of a sudden, a guy who was not an all-star, who was not an MVP candidate, he's better than LeBron. I mean, the Lakers about to have to kick out $240 million to Austin Reeves. Is Austin Reeves worth $240 million, 2G? Being the liability on defense that he is. Well, you might not have no choice but to sign him. Y'all, the Lakers might wind up being stuck. I'm for real. He was playing like an all-star, but he's not an all-star. If I go look right now at who was in the all-star game this season, Austin Reeves ain't on it. He ain't on it. That's all I know. That's all I know. He ain't going to win no scoring title. He's not going to be the most improved player this season. He's not going to be the MVP. You're between a rock and a hard place, 2G, because you don't want to be honest. You don't want to be real about this situation, bro. And I don't blame you, because a lot of y'all, quote unquote, Laker fans are so gung-ho about the future. Y'all don't want to respect what's in front of y'all. The Lakers over their last 10 games, y'all, are 9-1. We talked about that. They second in the NBA in field goal percentage, second in the NBA in efficiency, second in the NBA in plus minus, second in the NBA in net rating, second in the NBA in assist turnover ratio, number one in the association in opponent 3-point percentage. Wow. This is unbelievable to me. How often have we complained and had concerns about the Lakers' defense on the perimeter, on the wing? You're telling me that our team is number one against the three, percentage-wise? And in that 10 games, we done beat the Nuggets, which is a playoff team, the Timberwolves, which is a playoff team, Houston and New York. Wow. I'm impressed, Joe. Yahoo Sports, are the Lakers better? Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is what 2G wants. This is what 2G wants right here. Are the Lakers better without LeBron? Rich Paul isn't buying that narrative. I ain't buying it either. The Lakers are not better without LeBron James. Rich Paul said, I never seen a team in my life that will be better without LeBron. Great point. Great point. That's facts. I ain't never see a team in my life either that would be better without LeBron. LeBron would make every team in the association better. Each and every one of them. You can't name me a team. Yo said I'm Rich Paul's twin. You can't name me a team, 2G, that LeBron wouldn't make life better for. At any point in his career, I'm talking Cleveland LeBron, Miami LeBron, however you want it. That is all facts. I think the only pushback that you could have about LeBron being on a team that, and it's not so great, maybe, is when you talk about money. The amount of money that's going to be owed to LeBron with the contract. Of course, you know he's a super maxed out player. So if you're looking to make some moves with the roster, if LeBron is not willing to give a discount, which he's done on multiple occasions, but y'all don't want to talk about that either, 2G. You know, the money could be an issue. How LeBron carries it in the locker room, how he holds people accountable and all that. I will never vilify LeBron for that. Y'all didn't vilify Kobe for that. Y'all didn't vilify Michael Jordan for how tough he was in locker rooms. Most people will say that LeBron James is the coolest to play with out of those three. We done heard the horror stories about teammates from Michael Jordan and Kobe. So truly, LeBron is one of one. And then 2G has the nerve to sit up here and say that LeBron James is a liability right now. I better watch the games. What do I need to watch now that's different from the last 23 years? And when I look at his stat line, it's still up there. I've never seen a 40-year-old ever do this. And this is another thing. 2G, you know you'll never see nothing like this ever again. At some point, you have to have some respect. You're never going to see this again. Yeah, his turnovers is bad. I mean, but usage is a part of that. The more you got the ball in your hands, the more liable you are to turn the ball over. I get that. But the pluses that LeBron brings is way more contributed to a win than his turnovers are in a loss. How many times have you seen a LeBron team lose the game because of LeBron turnovers? I'm not saying it never happened, but just think about it realistically. Out of an 82-game season for 20-something years, that's just the regular season. You can include the playoffs and all that. How many games? You probably can count on one hand how many games the team literally lost because of LeBron's turnovers. Come on now. So when you compare that number to how many games the teams have won because of LeBron's play, I mean, it's like night and day. It's like night and day, 2G. You should be ashamed of yourself. Then you want to highlight DeAndre Ayton as balling? Really? If I flipped the page just a week or two ago, people wanted DeAndre Ayton gone from the Lakers because he got that attitude problem. It came back. I told y'all when we was in the playback, I said I like Ayton. I don't love Ayton. I'm concerned that he'll bring that attitude and that behavior and that energy that he had in Portland and that he had at the end of Phoenix in Los Angeles when things go bad. I told y'all this before the season even tipped off. And sure enough, when DeAndre Ayton wasn't getting touches like he wanted, last month or 2 months ago, he was in the media complaining about not getting the ball. On a team with Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves, who's having a career season, we got this man complaining about not getting the ball. And 2G want to say that he's balling. Hood TMZ gets more disrespectful in the chat, saying that the Lakers suffer because LeBron. Luka and Austin all need to have the ball in their hands, and when one doesn't, it throws the others off. So LeBron is the reason. If you take LeBron out the equation, TMZ saying that it's more of a better situation for the Lakers. Y'all need to be drug tested, bro. Really. Y'all really need to be drug tested respectfully. I'm not saying that y'all don't know sports. I'm not saying that y'all don't know basketball. I'm not saying that y'all don't be watching these Lakers. But the narrative that y'all have decided to spin is laughable to me. LeBron needs to play with shooters. Really? When has LeBron, you know what amazes me? It's like when Steve Kerr and John Paxson hit shots to win championships. They're doing their job. They're playing their role. When you got a Mike Miller or Shane Battier, guys who really ain't done much of nothing, play their role and help LeBron win, oh, LeBron had help. Or LeBron had shooters. Really? When has these guys who we are designating and establishing as being shooters, when have they ever won anywhere else? I've seen guys play with Kobe, play with Michael, go to other teams, and win NBA championships. LeBron, not so much so. KCP, Alex Caruso. Who else left LeBron James and won a title? Not Kyrie. Not D Wade. Not Chris Bosh. Nobody. I'm tired of defending LeBron James here on Lakers land. This could possibly, I don't think this is going to be LeBron's last season. I don't think this is going to be LeBron's last season. But if it was, y'all have just been the most disrespectful. This has been the most disrespectful from a fan base, from a Lakers community. This has probably been the most disrespectful season y'all have shown LeBron James. And it's pathetic. It's pathetic, not because I'm a LeBron supporter. It's pathetic because now that we got Luka, y'all just like forget James. Y'all swear the grass is greener on the other side. Luka is a generational talent. I don't want to disrespect Luka in no way, shape, form, or fashion. But y'all act like to praise Luka, y'all got to down James. And I'm sorry. Maybe I need to get a new television. But I have never seen Luka win anything in the NBA. Not an MVP. Not an NBA championship. He might have won a scoring title. I think he split Rookie of the Year with Trae Young, if I'm not mistaken. The disrespect y'all are showing a proven winner, a guy who might go down as the greatest player of all time. The disrespect y'all show him for a guy who hasn't won anything is laughable to me. And honestly, it's laughable to y'all because y'all only doing it because it's James. Let this would have been Kobe Bryant. Let a generational talent came in during the latter years of Kobe Bryant's career in them last 3-4 years. Who out there damn mouth would have been so disrespectful to say, oh, this not Kobe's team no more. It's that player's team. Especially a player who didn't win a championship that came to LA. Who would have been that disrespectful out there damn mouth and would have said, oh, this ain't Kobe's team no more? No. Y'all wouldn't have did that. Y'all wouldn't have did that. Before Luka got here, we was trying to get rid of LeBron. If that is true, 2G, that just goes to show the inaptitude that you have as an organization. Why would you want to get rid of the man who breathed life back into this franchise? If it wasn't for LeBron, the Lakers would be nothing. I think that's the main thing that 2G and a lot of these other fake Laker fans, I'm not going to call y'all fake Laker fans. Y'all apparently are real Laker fans because y'all so stuck in the past. Y'all don't want to really respect what's in front of y'all. Y'all are really stuck on the 16 banners because LeBron got y'all the 17th banner. Y'all just disrespect that. Another thing, I've never seen a champion disrespected so much. I've never seen a banner disrespected so much. But anyway, that's just another conversation. Before LeBron came to Los Angeles in 2018, between that time of Kobe retiring and LeBron coming, the Lakers wasn't shit. Running around with Lonzo Ball and Julius Randle and all them, who was that? Jordan Clarkson and like they were coached by Luke Walton. Like, I mean, really? That's nowhere near competitive at all. LeBron comes to this organization, breathes life back into this ball club. First season before he got hurt with the groin injury, he got the Lakers in the 4th place in the Western Conference. 4th. Turn around. Helps get Anthony Davis with the Lakers. First year. Championship. Now, because of Anthony Davis, we were able to pick up Luka. So if it wasn't for LeBron, you wouldn't even have Luka now. That's how disrespectful y'all are. Y'all don't even realize that. Anthony Davis was the deal for Luka, but Anthony Davis came based off of LeBron. If it wasn't for James, there would not ever have been a Luka deal. Y'all really need to appreciate and show a little bit more respect. We got Chris in the building being disrespectful, calling the LA Fakers. He said the Lakers are above water now that the temperature's rising. Hood TMZ says Bron made the Lakers. Before he came, they were in shit for years. This is a fact. Kendrick Perkins says Luka doesn't make his first team All-NBA. He would put him on his second team. He got SGA, Jokic, Jaylen Brown, Cade Cunningham, and Wemby. Really? I wanted to hear what he had to say. This is kind of crazy. How was Luka not first team All-NBA? Over Cade and Jaylen and Jokic. Shit, and Jokic. Top 5 in offense impact on teammate shot quality. Luka's number 1. Over Steph, Shea, Nikola, and Cade. Most 45-point games in the 2020s is Luka. Number 1. Most 40-point games in the 2020s is Luka. Most 35-point games in the 2020s. Bro, Kendrick Perkins is tripping. Jaylen Brown. Hold on. I got to go back to this list real quick, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. His first team All NBA right now would be SGA, Nikola Jokic, Jaylen Brown, first team. Hold up. What is Boston? Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. What are we doing? Where we at? What is Boston? Boston kicking ass right now? Boston is 45-23. They're in second. I mean, how tough has the Eastern Conference been this year, y'all? Bit got SGA, Wemby, Luka. Are they first team All NBA? Them three. Straight Talk says Jaylen Brown is the real MVP this season. Really? Are y'all saying this with a straight face? Hold on, yo. Hold on. Wait a minute. We are about to analyze Jaylen Brown, yo. Hold on. We are about to analyze Jaylen Brown. I'm not going to sit up here and let y'all fool me and talk this stupidity to me. Hold on. Apologies to me for not keeping up on Jaylen Brown this season. Straight Talk just said he's the real MVP this season. I didn't even... That's so disrespectful to me. I mean, being a Laker fan and having Luka doing what he's doing, and for Straight Talk to say that a Boston player is a real... Wait a minute. Hold on. Because Straight Talk might be... Hold on. He might be... This is what AI had to say. I just looked at a quick overview of Jaylen Brown, y'all, online. And they're saying the same thing Straight Talk said. Wait a minute. In 2020, in this season, Jaylen Brown is performing at an MVP level for the Celtics, averaging 29.7 rebounds per game as of March. Okay, he was an all-star. See, when you got somebody like Jason, is Jason Tatum not even playing? Jason's hurt, right? Is Jason Tatum hurt? Jason is not playing. Jaylen is doing this by himself, not literally by himself, but Jason is not playing. Y'all can't convince me anything about some Jaylen Brown being an MVP for anything if Jason is in the game. And I think Jaylen is the true leader. I think Jason is the better player, but I do think Jaylen is he just came back. Okay, so he just came back. So most of this is without Jason. Really? Oh, man. That is interesting. I'm going to keep my eye on Jaylen Brown, but y'all saying he's the... Boston was... Well, when you look at it from that lens, I think Straight Talk got a point because Boston was shitty last year. And then when you have Jason Tatum, who's going to be out, you have to have low expectations, especially when you had teams like Detroit was making some noise last year, Cleveland, Orlando, and Boston. I mean, I'm looking at this. This East still looks weak to me. Maybe it's me. This Eastern Conference don't scare me. I'm not saying that it's a cakewalk for Boston. But Milwaukee fell off, right? That's one of the teams that fell off. Look at Indiana. Indiana was a threat last year in the playoffs. They are 15-54. That is pathetic. They are the worst. How is Indy the worst team in the Eastern? They're the worst team in the NBA right now. How did Halliburton and them fall from grace like that? Wow. Wow. Wemby. Victor Wembanyama. There's something. I feel like y'all are trying to put cat breakers on Wemby. I'm being real. It feel like y'all are trying to put cat breakers on Wemby. Why is it that y'all give everybody else time to get established and make noise? And we want to kind of rush Wemby and put him at the front of the line. I've been sick and tired of y'all doing this. I've been sick and tired of the NBA putting these international players at the front of the line anyway. It seemed like for the last 5 to 7 years, the international players, when we talk about MVP race and all that, the international players at the front of the line every season. And the American players got to fight to be at the top. Every year, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka Doncic. It's always the Anthony Edwards, the Jason Tatums of the world. Those guys got to fight to get into the top spots. And now we're doing it again with the Frenchman, Victor Wembanyama. And I'm not trying to downgrade what he brings to the table. He's dominant. I'm afraid to use the word dominant. Has Wemby dominated every team in the league? He plays both sides of the ball. He can shoot. I mean, he's one of one. He's one of one. I feel like he's the future. I just feel like, y'all are, he's skipping the line. I feel like Wemby is skipping the line. If Wemby can do this, if Wemby can keep this up this season, win or lose, and then next season keep the same energy, I'll respect it. I'll respect it. I'm not saying this is a Cinderella story for Wemby. He hasn't even nowhere near scratched his prime. What, this is only his second season? Maybe? In San Antonio, I mean, shit, the Spurs were a laughingstock just a couple seasons ago. But are you telling me that the Spurs, if we had to play San Antonio in the playoffs, I'm taking my Lakers. I'm taking our Lakers over the Spurs in 7. The Spurs winning the title, I think they're going to need some. Every team needs help. I don't care how good you are. To win an NBA championship, you need help. So if the season ended today, what would the path be like for San Antonio? I think it's 2-7. Ain't it 2-7? So they would have to play Phoenix first. They'd beat Phoenix. Second round, they would have to be. Second round, I think they get the 4 to 5, which would be Houston or Denver. I'm not betting my rent money on Wemby against KD or Jokic. I'm sorry. Spurs in 5? Spurs in 5 versus who? Not the Lakers. We beaten Wemby. Yo, if we were to lose to an inexperienced San Antonio Spurs team in a 7-game series, you got to blow this Lakers shit up. It's a done deal. I ain't trying to hear nothing about you blaming LeBron, and none of that matters. If that experience that the Lakers got under their belt couldn't beat Wemby and them, no, the Lakers don't deserve to run nothing back. Just get rid of that shit any way you can. The Houston offense is so. Look at him. You know, Bit was going to disrespect Kevin Durant. You know, Bit was going to disrespect Kevin Durant. Denver right behind them. Minnesota right by. It's that. I mean, 3 to 6 is still tough. The Lakers could fall. 3 to 6 is still up for grabs. I think OKC and San Antonio, it look like they comfortable. The Clippers are playing 500 basketball. I don't. I would be very surprised, Joe. I would be very surprised if the Clippers, if the Spurs could beat any of these teams in 7 games. I don't even know if San Antonio could beat Anthony Edwards in them in a 7-game series, yo. Y'all disrespect KD so much, bro. Damn. I can't defend KD and LeBron in the same live stream. We got to do this one day at a time. But the hate is real. All right, so this is the playoff picture. All right, so it'll be what? This is the play-in. So let's say hypothetically, what is it? 9, 10, 7, 8. So these guys will be out. Dallas out. Not no surprises over here. Portland. How is Portland doing this with no Damian Lillard? This whole play-in, this could go either way. There's no domination. Phoenix got the best record. But when it come down to one game, I wouldn't bet against Steph. If Kawhi is healthy, I don't know if I would bet against Kawhi. Devin Booker is a baller, but we done seen Phoenix fold. They like that? Okay, cool. Damn, Portland really? Jesus. Yeah, yo, losing playback bit really screwed me over, yo. When we lost playback, it just screwed me over watching games. It really did. Oh, we want to praise JJ Redick now?
JJ Redick is really unlocking some incredible stuff with this Lakers team. They're one of the hottest teams in the league. Okay? 9 wins in their last 10 games, 6 in a row. Nice comeback in the second half against Houston last night. And guess who was doing it all? LeBron James. Hey, LeBron, I need you to pull back a little bit on offense. Pick your spots. What does LeBron do? Pulls back, picks his spots. LeBron, I need more defense. LeBron was great defensively last night. LeBron, more passing. LeBron's doing it all. JJ Redick has been magnificent. He's not going to win Coach of the Year because there's too many other great candidates. Joe Mazzulla.
Wow. You hear that 2G? LeBron was doing it all. Both ends of the court. Here go hating ass Rashad McCants. What the hell he talking about?
Like, cool.
Did y'all see, speaking of Gil Arena, did y'all see when Kenyon Martin called out that dude that worked with them on the show? Yo, he straight embarrassed this man, yo. But I ain't mad at Kenyon Martin. If there was ever a time that I stand with Kenyon Martin, it was after today's video that I saw. Because Homeboy was bogus. He should have beat the shit out of him. I ain't even going to lie. He probably wanted to, but I think the embarrassment was bigger. But y'all got to check out. I don't look out. Go to YouTube and search what's his name? Kenyon Martin calls out Gil's Arena employee or some shit like that. Chris said top 5 Lakers by position: Kareem, LeBron, Kobe, Magic, and Wilt. Start a team with this 5 and add 10 more. Is that the best 5? Kareem Kareem, Wilt, LeBron, Kobe, and Magic. Damn. Holy cow. yo, you could just add us as the 10 people. You could just pick 10 people. If we could just pick 10 subscribers. Oh, that Kareem, Braun, Kobe, West, and Magic. Worthy and Powell. Hold on. No Shaq. Nobody putting Shaq over Wilt. Nobody putting Shaq over Kareem. The Lakers got so many people, yo. The Lakers got some fucking people, yo. All right, what this nigga Rashad talking about, yo?
For a second, let's just talk about what's happening out there on the floor. Like, nothing has changed about their game. Guys are hitting shots when ultimately it's like a live or die scenario with every single possession. If Luka's not taking the shot, if AR's not getting fouled, Lakers are in trouble. DeAndre Ayton still don't know where the hell he is out there. He don't know if he's gonna get the ball. He don't know if he's gonna get a lob. Rui, he got to find the ball whenever he can find it to shoot it. And if you still going to depend on Luka to really anchor the offense based on his performances first half, explosions, and doing what he does on a regular night-to-night basis, they're not going to go far because they don't have any.
Yo, this nigga Rashad McCant, yo. Now, if you rely on Luka, you're not going far. What the fuck we bring him here for then? How the hell you gonna sit up this bitch and praise this boy Luka, who hasn't yet won anything and hasn't even gotten to his prime, and then wanna? This shit is crazy.
X factors. I don't think that LeBron is gonna be the X factor. He needs to be the X factor. And now Swag said he pushed him to the corner, and now you don't really know what kind of LeBron you're gonna get. And I think that's gonna be the difference. And they don't play no fucking defense. Like Houston fucked the game up. Durant should have did way more than he did, and I think Ime is putting him in a tough spot, not actually drawing up plays, forcing them to play into the pick and rolls and all that stuff and the double teams. But you look at the last three tough teams they played: it's Rockets, Nuggets, and Knicks.
All playoffs.
Rockets, Nuggets, Knicks,
playoffs.
and Timberwolves.
All playoff
Minnesota.
Those are good games. Those are good games to win. Those are solid games to go in and steal.
Damn.
But the manner in which like they're winning these games don't solidify you being a playoff team. And
So the Lakers stole those wins, and we're not a playoff team. I just saw. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find it, because I'm not gonna sit up here and let this nigga Rashad McCant lie to y'all, because he ain't gonna lie to me. I just was looking at how well the Lakers were defensively the other day. I was like kind of blown away, actually. Let me see if I could pull it up so we can just fucking check it out together, bro. I ain't gonna sit up here and try to small. Let me see if I can find it, because I was looking at it. I know Bit probably know what this defense look like. I apologize, y'all. I just was looking at it. I was real impressed with this defense. I mean, they had the stats ran down, but to get it to the bottom line is the Lakers defensively has definitely been more impressive than what people are giving them credit for. The Lakers, since the All-Star break, 6th best record in the league, 5th best offense, 12th best defense. Out of 32 teams, you're more than half. I mean, I don't know what he's talking about. I really don't. These be professionals, and everybody got a right to their own opinion. But these be professionals, people that play the game, and they still be getting it like so wrong. So wrong. Offense helps players win games. Defense helps the teams win championships. That's a super duper fact. That is so true. That is so true. But I'm not going to hold y'all, man. I'm not going to hold y'all up no more. But I'm impressed, Joe, with these Lakers. I don't feel like it's a title on the way. Still a lot of work to do. But, I mean, I'm definitely excited with how many games we got left. Let's count this down before we get up out of here. I just want to make sure. How many games we got left for the regular season? Right now, the Lakers are 43 and 25, 68 games. So it looks like we got about 14 games remaining? No. Yeah. We got 14 games? If I did my math right. 2 weeks. All right, peoples. Y'all have a good day. I'll be back at it tomorrow morning. Y'all know how we do. I hope y'all stay safe and all that, man. Make sure, again, y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button, man. We'll start going live more here, chopping it up, because there's a lot going on with the Lakers. Big up to my bros, Bit2G. Shout out to Chris for joining us this morning. Y'all already know what time it is. Big up to Straight Talk for his analysis. Y'all stay safe. Have a happy Wednesday. I'm 7 Mitchell, and I am out.